What's good, guys? PGM here, and yeah, it's been a while since I've really uploaded anything really, but Christmas time came around and I got myself an Xbox One and a couple racing games like Forza Motorsport 5, and just recently I got Forza Horizon 2, so I've been busy with those games, but I felt like recording right now, so I might as well. But I hope you guys had a good Christmas and a great New Year's 2015, baby. I guess I'll start a question of the day or whatever, or that's mainly for daily videos and stuff. I don't do that, but I guess I'll ask you guys a question, and if you want to answer in the comments, then feel free to do that. So my question to you guys was, in your opinion, how was your guys' 2014, and what is your 2015 New Year's resolution, if any? So what are you going to improve on from 2014 to improve on later in 2015? Now for me, I can go into a Christian way with my New Year's resolution, which the internet's not really good for being Christian, but in other ways, I guess I want to keep my friendships and keep everyone as my friend and everything. That's probably my New Year's resolution, to make more friends as well. So I guess that's my New Year's resolution. Yeah, now let's shift gears to the battle. I have a battle against my friend Johnny, and we had this, was it December 17th, according to this. I decided to use a Mega Altaria team that I made, and I might have to change it, something, because Greninja is getting suspect tested right now, and in a couple more days the suspect testing will be over, and it's going to get banned. It's obvious it's going to get banned, because, I mean, it's so versatile, it's got a great move pool, and with Protein, it helps it out so much. So, I know I've already been rambling for 2 minutes on the introduction, but I'll try to make this as quick as possible, and I'll get on with the battle. So, looking at his team, Lander's T looks like to be my win condition once the battle starts to settle down, because all I really have to do is get rid of his own Landers, and I can pretty much do damage. Like Stone Edge can pretty much do damage to Gyarados, Earthquake can do a lot to Clefable, U-Turn Knockoff does massive damage to Mew, Earthquake can do a lot of damage to Scizor, and Earthquake knocks out Manectric. So, that's pretty much it. I mean, my main thing with the sweep with Altaria was hazard stacking, but that's not really going to help because he has so many Intimidate uses with his Mega Manectric, Gyarados, and Landers T. Scizor does damage with Bullet Punch, and Clefable is just, well, not really Clefable, but it can really only damage Clefable, but it can survive a Pixelated Return, and Mew can survive one. So Mega Altaria, this is just not looking too good right now. So yeah, let's go on with this battle, because I've been rambling on in the introduction for about 3 minutes, and that is no bueno. So, alright, so we're both going to lead off with our Lander resistances, and my Intimidate goes first, so that means that I am faster than his Landers, which is good to know. So I'm going to need to turn it out of there, because I don't want to get knocked off my Choice Scarf, because like I said, my Landers Tyrion is a win condition to the battle. So I'm going to bring in my Rotom, use Stealth Rocks, gets rocks in the field, as I've pulled double back to my Landers, expecting one to go in the Manectric, expecting my Volt Switch, which definitely good play on my part. So now what I'm going to do is to gain more offensive momentum by going for the U-turn, just to, gain that offensive momentum to keep my rally going and everything. So I'm going to go right back to my Rotom, and basically right here I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, basically to make sure that he does not go back into Manectric, because I know that could still be a possibility if he just has to go back into that. But fortunately, I'm missing my Will-O-Wisp on the Mew. It doesn't really matter too much, as he just knocks off my Lovelower, which is not really that big of a deal, because I do have Pain Split. I can easily get back some health if I decide to. So I'm going to Volt Switch right out to my Greninja, and right here I was so close to clicking HP Fire, predicting the Scizor, but I decided to play safe, because it was early in the battle, and I didn't want to make too aggressive predictions, even though the second turn one was kind of obvious, I guess, in a way. So he also switched to the Scizor, then goes and Gyarados scout for HP Fire, which he does successfully. Now I admit that was really a misplay on my part. Could have played a little bit better, but whatever. So I'm gonna bring my Rotom on Gyarados as he sets up a Dragon Dance, and right here I definitely misplayed. I should have went for the Volt Switch because I know that would have probably knocked him out. I think it would have actually. But I try to burn him and he has a Lumberry, so my Rotom goes down. Now it was just a waste, so which is annoying. So now I'm forced to go to my Landorus T, and I had to land a Stone Edge, which I do thankfully. So Gyarados' Rampage will no longer Rampage, which is good. So now he gets a free switch in his Manectric, as I'm gonna go into my Ferrothorn mainly as my only switch, because I don't want my Heatran's balloon to break yet. So now he Volt Switches into Clayable, and the only reason he would do that on a Ferrothorn is if he had Flamethrower. So I'm going to make a switch to my Heatran breaking the Flamethrower, as I do successfully predict the Flamethrower. So now I can easily go for the Fire Blast because I do have the Flash Fire boost, but I feel like setting up my Stealth Rocks is a bigger priority for his team. So I'm going to set up my Stealth Rocks, and I don't want to miss off Fire Blast or anything, so I'm going to go into my Ferrothorn as he knocks off my Shed Shell, which is, you know, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay because he doesn't have anything to trap me with, which is good. So he's going to turn out of there, take more Iron Bar damage, and U-turn right to a Scizor. Now, probably the reason you probably go to Scizor is probably to set up Swords Dances in my face, or go for the Roost, as he does go for the Roost. And I decided to get a little bit more health back by going for the Leech Seed, and now I decided to go in my Heatran as he switches into Clefable. Now keep in mind, this was not a prediction. I did not double predicting this Clefable. I was just switching in this Heatran in case he wanted to go for the Swords Dance to try to, you know, set up on my Ferrothorn. So that was the only reason why I did that, but ends up working out for me because I do have the type advantage, and pretty much I can beat Clefable on M1 with Heatran. So now basically what I can do right here, I can just go for the Fire Blast, expect him to want to switch out, as Fire Blast comes close to knocking him out, but I now know that I can knock him out with the Flash Cannon. So Mew is gone, no more hazards for him. You know, hazards already set up and I can't do anything to get him rid of him. So now he's going to bring in his Manectric, and I have a feeling I should just stay in, just in case you want to go for the Volt Switch or anything like that. So he gets the HP Ice, expecting my Landorus Therian, as I just stay in, go for Fire Blast, and knock him out. So now with that gone, I now know that Heatran can outspeed the rest of his team, because his Landorus is defensive, his Scizor cannot outspeed my Heatran, and Clefable can't do anything to me because I do beat it 1v1. So right here, I'm going to choose to sack my Ferrothorn to this Landorus Therian as he goes for 2 Earthquakes, knocking me out, which is fine. That also gives me a free switch into my Greninja. So Greninja's going to come in, and I'm going to try to protect the Scizor by going for the HP Fire, as he ends up going to his Clefable. So, you know, which is good for him. Definitely started to go a little bit more aggressive there, which, I mean, it's fine. It really isn't that big of a deal. So I'm going to switch to my Heatran just in case you want to go for the Moonblast for whatever reason. So as he ends up going for switching into a Scizor. Now, like I said, this was not a and this is not a prediction either. I just switched in it, you know, like I said, to predict the Moonblast, and he went in the Scizor. He told me after about it, he went in the Scizor to scout for the Gunk Shot. Now, it's definitely not that. What am I trying to say? I definitely wouldn't blame him, because I know Greninja. Some people run Greninja that have like HP Fire, Gunk Shot, Ice Beam, and Hydro Pump. You know, and just not get rid of one of their stabs. But in my rule book, I just think that if you run HP Fire, you don't have Gunk Shot. That's how I have it, because looking at my team, I have Ferrothorn and Heatran to take care of Fairy types. So, you know, I mean, you can look at team preview and say what you want, but that's the reason I didn't have Gunk Shot, or he should have known that I didn't have Gunk Shot because of team preview. So, I do get the better end on this deal. So now I can do just spam Fire Blast, as I do land another one, which is pretty good for me. So I don't have to worry about missing. I didn't miss at all with this battle, actually. I didn't miss the Fire Blast at all, which is good. So, like I said, I am faster due to my speed investment, so I'm able to outspeed him and go for the Flash Cannon and knock him out. So now basically Heatran just cleans up game because I can go for 2 flash cans and knock out Club Abel, and I can just go for Fire Blast and knock out Scizor. So, it was definitely a pretty interesting battle, to say the least. I mean, it was better than the random battles that I've had, and I know most of you guys are sick of seeing random battle this, random battle that. So, I mean, it's better than what I have. So, hope you guys enjoy the battle, and remember, if you enjoyed my content, please leave a like and a comment. I do really enjoy the feedback. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. If you want to challenge me to battles, you can add me on Skype. You can go to my Twitter and follow me, because I do ask for some battles sometimes there. Not when I'm on an Xbox One. So yeah, this was a fun battle, Johnny. Good game to you, my friend. I hope that I have more battles with you in the future once Greninja's banned, because with Greninja being banned, team building will play a lot better role, or bigger role, I should say. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the battle, and I know this narration wasn't really the best either, but I mean, it's what you expect after a week of not recording a video. Also, Heatran put in work. I didn't expect Heatran to put in work at all, but Heatran got like, what, 5 kills? Heatran's destroying stuff. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.